All right, we're having some technical difficulties. Earlier, this is essentially the second time that I had to record this podcast. My battery died earlier, and I didn't have any of my 5 different batteries charged at all. So we're back here. I'm just gonna crank through this as much as I can. Anyway, getting off the topic of children, why am I single? Well, I think I'm single because I'm still discovering who I truly am and letting go of the traumas, the suppressed and repressed feelings that have led to my low levels of self-esteem. And I'm really tapping into my esteem as a man, my masculinity as a man. And I think that many people get it backtracked as they seek to want somebody in their life. They want somebody in their life, and they have this list of things that this person is. But ultimately, when you take an introspective view of who you are within, if you aren't that person yourself, then how do you expect to attract that person on all those levels? If you're not loyal, if you're not committed, if you're not disciplined, if you don't treat your family with respect, if you're not woke in these different areas, if you don't have recovery or sobriety, how do you expect to attract somebody that's like that? You won't. You'll continually attract broken souls from broken homes because you are ultimately a broken soul from a broken home. And I was once a broken soul, and today when I'm in recovery, I'm letting go of that which no longer serves me to allow space to be elevated in esteem. So I can elevate my esteem, elevate my consciousness, get to the root of the cause of the problem of why I do what I do, begin to release from the events that have shaped the feelings, and be in a place of clarity. In this place of clarity, it allows me to align and attract with that in which I seek on all levels, spiritually, emotionally, physically. But many of us want a boyfriend, we want a girlfriend, we want somebody to come into our life because we're fucking lonely. Because we want somebody, well, we're lonely. Well, how do you expect to attract somebody in your life if you are already the void to be filled? If you're not fulfilled already, if you're not like your best fucking friend, if you can't spend time with yourself alone, if you don't hang out with yourself and be like, man, I'm a fucking cool-ass person or a cool-ass chick or a down-ass dude, whatever it may be, then how do you expect to attract your soulmate? It just doesn't work out like that. The universe is congruent with how you align consciously, where you resonate vibrationally. And this isn't just some law of attraction bullshit. I think the law of attraction gets lost in the sauce because some people read The Secret and they're like, oh man, LOA, the law of attraction, man. You think and it comes into your hand, man. That which you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. Yeah, absolutely. But you can't falsify energy. Energy doesn't fucking lie. So if you are sending contradictory messages to the world where you want something, but inside you have low levels of esteem, where you really don't want to have success, where you really can't be committed, where you really can't handle the responsibility of being a father, a mother, a parent, a brother, whatever the situation is, then the universe is going to respond to the exact frequency that you're putting out and emitting on a subconscious level. Yeah, on a conscious level, you may think these great thoughts, but subconsciously, if you're still repressing these unresolved feelings of your low levels of self-esteem that have been because you've been traumatized, violated, the perpetrators in your life who have raped and molested you, ghosted and gaslighted you, the people who have set you up to be disappointed, the people who have sabotaged you, if you are still addicted to those low levels of vibration, then how do you expect to attract somebody that's in consciousness, that's in clarity, that is going to be the person that is going to raise your children? It just doesn't work that way. So if you continually attract broken souls from broken homes, it's because you are broken inside still. And that is why I'm still single, is I'm aligning myself with that which I seek to come into fruition in my reality. I want to be with somebody who's committed, disciplined, sober, in recovery. There's nothing more sexy than a woman. I mean, this is so fucking hot, ladies. I've gotten past there's the whole look of things. Yeah, you have to be attractive to be them for sure. You can't just be. I mean, a beautiful soul is a beautiful soul, and I'll acknowledge it. But you have to be absolutely attractive, and you have to be attracted to that person. But on a much deeper level, on a metaphysical level, something is so sexy about a woman who is committed. A committed woman who is loyal to herself, committed to her purpose, her passion, is absolutely relentless, willing to be vulnerable, open, and honest, and is actually doing the fucking work, the shadow work. Is absolutely beginning to understand why she does what she does. She's got a mentor. She's going to 12-step meetings. She understands her codependencies and her addictions. She's letting go one day at a time. She's elevating her consciousness. She's going to self-help groups. She's in group meditation. She does meditation. She does breath work. Like, to me, that's attractive as a woman. And a woman that's not seeking for attention, but is the light that illuminates around her. Actually, a woman who walks in the room who's not seeking it because the ego wants attention, and where she's got to post all these fucking like thirst traps. And I've like so stepped back out of my ego of having to be the man and get this attention through like these thirst traps. Yeah, I like to enjoy some modeling with my shirt off and things, but ultimately when it's all said and done, like, I'm just not, I just don't have to be the fucking man anymore. And it feels so good to not have to live in my ego anymore of wanting to just like fucking punch somebody in the mouth, run people over. And now it's just able to be much more relaxed, focused on the daily in a body that's calm, cool, and collected. And my external environment is a complete reflection of my internal environment. And so, am I ready for a woman to come into my life? Absolutely. If the right woman comes into my life, if the woman that I'm aligned with comes into my life right now, I'll accept it with grace. I'll accept it with open arms and complete vulnerability, and I'll be absolutely blessed and receptive of this gift that the universe is providing me. But that woman hasn't came into my life or showed up yet, because ultimately that shows to me that I haven't allowed myself to get there yet. And wherever there yet is, it's not a place or it's not a destination, but it's a continual process of letting go, releasing, forgiving myself, and stepping out of the shame, the guilt, the rejection, the abandonment that has let me live in this low levels of self-esteem, where I've attracted these broken women from broken homes that are broken souls. And so I no longer want to attract weak women that I have to fix up. And if you're finding yourself completely fixing the people that you date, mate, having these people disappoint and let you down, it's because you're subconsciously attracted and addicted. You're subconsciously addicted to these low levels of self-esteem. You're codependent. You thrive off of being let down. And so if that's what you find yourself with men like this over and over and over again, or women like this over and over and over again, it's because of you. Take fucking responsibility for everything that's good, that's bad, everything in between. Just take complete utter responsibility for your life, man. You're the creator of your reality. And as you can begin to understand that you are the fucking creator of your reality, then you'll let go of all these limiting beliefs of your life. As you let go of all these limiting beliefs of your life, you'll step into consciousness. You'll step into recovery. You'll step into purpose. You'll wake up every single day and you'll live with gratitude. You'll live with a sense of passion. And passion isn't, and purpose isn't this like short wick motivation. It's inspired. It's like this cool, relaxed. It's like got a can here. It's like you're crushing it. Like it's not so much force. It's just this. That's what it is. You're just crushing it. And like every single day, you can wake up with this. And guess what? The people, places, and situations that you come in contact with, that you're in alignment with, that you do business with, that you do commerce with, that you mate and date, are going to be in complete alignment with who you are. So why am I single? Well, maybe it's because I'm too sexy for my shirt. Maybe that's why. Or maybe I'm meant to be single. I don't really know. All I can make out of it is it is what it is, Jack. And when you look at it like that, all I know is I go to bed every night fucking happy. I wake up in the morning happy. I'm not lonely. I spend 95% more of the time by myself. And if you can't spend time with yourself, you're always having to surround yourself with other people to fill the voids. You can't be alone. You gotta fill your mind with distractions. Spend some time alone, man. Spend some time alone without technology. Spend some time without having to be at the parties or be around your friends or be around your roommates. Spend some time alone and see who you truly are. Because if you don't know who you truly are, then how the fuck are you going to attract somebody that's going to love you for who you are? It doesn't work that way. So that's my thoughts on it. It's National Boyfriend Day. Shout out to all the boyfriends out there. I just think social media has made up all these fucking ridiculous ass days. But hey, it gives me a prompt to be able to speak on the topic of boyfriends and being single and relationships. And, I think I've really begun to step into the next level of my life. And maybe that's because of age. I think in the last few years, I think there's been an inherent genetic something within myself, not even genetic, just like, within my genetic code within the last few years. And maybe that's because of my prefrontal cortex coming into full maturity. Whatever the situation is, I can definitely see life much differently now than when I was in my early 20s. I'm a much more mature man. And like, I just completely won't waste my time with a female just to have sex with her. Like, I don't need no more notches on my belt. And like, sex is sex. I can get it any day of the week, just like any other person can get it any day of the week. It is what it is at this point. And like, I won't even go on dates with women when I know that I'm not going to pursue anything more other than maybe have sex with them. It just doesn't make sense to me. It, like, spiritually, it's so fucking, like, energetically and spiritually, it's so draining to have to go on all these dates all the time with all these different people, meet new people for the first time, and just know deep down inside that they're not your person. So I'm not opposed to it. I'm very open to the universe providing me exactly that which I align with. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm in no rush, because time is that an illusion. I know that I'm going to be an immortal in this immortal body. We got to begin to let go of this corporal body. We're so much more than this physical corporal body that we've lived in this illusion that it's real, that it's tangible. We're just beings of low vibration, and that's what makes up physical matter. Well, it's just physical because it's vibrating at a very subatomic level that you can begin to see it. But we are really not this body. We are beings more than this body. We're energetic light sources that are vibrating at a very high frequency, and that's who I'm aligning with. Other star seeds, other indigo children, crystal children, those who are awoke and awakened, not this woke, fake-ass woke culture, but those who are truly awoke and awakened to the truths of the world, the truths of our DNA, the truths of our roots, the truths of society, and our cosmic origin. So with that being said, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to More in the Know podcast. This is my take on relationships, National Boyfriend Day, and the reason why I am single. So I would love to hear more topics in the comment section below. Please comment below what you'd like to hear most or more from me, and I'll be doing these more often. Love you guys, and have a blessed week in a spooky, I'm trying to find my boo, you know what I'm saying, Halloween month and October as we head into the end of 2021. You guys have a blessed day.